wrestling fans, and welcome to this edition of Tag Team. I'm your host, Caesar Scorpio, alongside the Mr. E. Vincent.
Hey!
And this week's TNA review consists of not only TNA Impact, but also Slammiversary 9. We're going to go over not only the entire card, but also Caesar Scorpio and E. Vincent's picks for this weekend's match. First things first, though, here on Impact, we had Eric Bischoff and Hulk Hogan come in the ring, talk about how TNA, now that they are official here in control, no more McFoley, no more network, they're going to make sure it's pointing in the right direction. Make sure TNA has integrity again. They're not going to interfere in matches. They're going to make sure the X Division thrives. I got to say to you, E, is true or false? This will happen.
I have a hard time believing that there's not going to ever be any interference at all. So
we're talking about wrestling, people.
They may make less of it, but it's going to happen.
Well, he promised here, not forever, but during this title match between Sting and Mr. Anderson, no interference. So we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see if they're worth their word. Worth their weight in salt. We'll find out. Next thing here is the video that leaked out here with Crimson and Samoa Joe. Crimson finds out the hard way on what happens if you get in between Samoa Joe and a pork chop. You get thrown around the restaurant.
It's not good.
Question to you is, was this video necessary?
Yes and no. I mean, I don't see any real reason for it, but I guess they're trying to build the heat for Crimson's match coming up. But there was never really legitimate beef between those two. So maybe this is to try and sort of strengthen that.
Definitely. Definitely this is necessary. Why else would you want to see Samoa Joe Crimson match? Maybe some outsiders don't watch TNA. We're looking on the internet and say, oh, look, these guys were fighting in a restaurant. Oh, and they're fighting this weekend? Oh, maybe I'll order it. Yeah, fat chance, but anything they can get, TNA's going to get. So, of course it's necessary. Good idea? No, not. But anyway, we'll move on. Next thing is something I want to touch base on. TNA has two shows. That's right, two. They have Impact and they have Explosion. Why wouldn't we see Explosion on TV? Because it's in the UK. You UK fans? Nice. Question E. When will TNA follow the same as Impact? Excuse me, as Raw and SmackDown?
I think it's going to be down the road for in a little while. I think what they're trying to do right now is build the audience and also build up some sort of a cash reserve so that at one point or another they can have both shows in both places. Agreed.
Eric Bischoff knows how to do things only one way. Big. All right, so he's already broken off the rosters, making sure there's enough here and enough there to make sure that he has enough for two shows. And now he's checking the waters, making sure that he gets the ratings, making sure the network's on board, making sure the fans are there. If he wants to go international, got to make sure you have fans in the UK,
gotta
right?
Have the fan base
Definitely. So he's doing it the right way. Bischoff knows what he's doing. I think he's going to definitely do this, maybe not soon, but in the future. So watch for that.
Yeah.
TNA is in the right direction. Buy some stock. All right. Last thing we want to go over here is our review here, or excuse me, our actual picks.
Yes.
For this pay-per-view coming up, Slammiversary 9.
Huzzah. Start
off here with Invincible Evis's picks first. All right. First thing, E, let's go over the first one. Matt Morgan versus Scott Steiner. Who you got?
Matt Morgan.
Samoa Joe versus Crimson. Who?
Crimson.
All right, there we go. Angelina Love versus Mickie James for the championship knockout.
Angelina Love is going to take the belt.
Nice. Bully Ray versus AJ Styles, last man standing match.
AJ Styles.
British Invasion versus James Storm and Alex Shelby for the championship.
British Invasion.
Tag team championship is going to be lost, according to this man, by gun money.
And I'm right.
All right. Next one is Jeff Jarrett versus Kurt Angle for the number one contenders and the medallion.
Jeff Jarrett,
why?
I think Jeff Jarrett's going to take it because I think, well, first of all, Kurt Angle's going to be going away to the Olympics, try the Olympics pretty soon. I think that he's going to lose the gold, but that's going to be his next opportunity to try and get the gold with the Olympics.
All right, interesting. Just added match here, the X Division championship on the line. Abyss versus Kazarian versus Brian Kendrick. Who you got?
I got Kazarian.
Kazarian, nice. And the last one, Sting versus Mr. Anderson for the championship.
Mr. Anderson.
Nice. Mine's a little pretty similar, but let's get started here. Number one, Matt Morgan. Crimson. Angelina Love. Change that up there. AJ Styles.
Great minds think alike.
British Invasion. See a trend here? See a trend here? But hey, it stops. I like Kurt Angle in this match against Jeff Jarrett.
Why?
Because what better way for Kurt Angle to go out than with a win against his nemesis, Jeff Jarrett? Besides the fact that Karen's not there, again, well, at least she's
Inferior
promised
so far,
not to be there.
You know.
But will she be there? Probably. We're talking about TNA.
Let's see what happens.
Next one, I like Abyss to defend that Extreme Championship. All right, next. All right. Last but not least, being the big Sting fan that I am, it hurts me to say Mr. Anderson. Anderson. Yeah. I definitely see that change. Looks like Sting's on his way out, maybe on vacation. What a better way to have it than Mr. Anderson parading around with that big old championship. Beautiful belt, by the way.
Yeah.
And, you know, fight RVD, fighting whoever else wants to fight him. Let Sting have his vacation. Yeah, that's just a prediction. Don't go to Vegas or nothing, all right? There we go. All right, that's all the information we have for our TNA review. Let's get started with our Invincible Events. It's 3 the hard way. What you got for us, T?
Okay, first off, this match that we had tonight with ODB and Velvet Sky, this was a pay-per-view quality match. Every time these two go toe-to-toe, either in a match or like a pre-match brawl, it turns out to be gold. Over the last 2 or 3 weeks, it's been that way. In my opinion, this match should have been included in Slammiversary. No question. They make a habit of not including, or basically just having one knockouts match. But this should have been this one should have been included as well.
Yeah, I mean, we could have done away with here Matt Morgan, Scott Steiner match with, of course, Samoa Joe match. The more pigeons, the better. All right.
Yeah.
So TNA could have made room for another knockout match, but decided not to. Will it hurt them? We'll find out. What else you got for us?
Next off, the online beef that's going on between Hulk Hogan and the Ultimate Warrior.
Ugly.
It's getting really ugly. The Ultimate Warrior indicated that he's going to come out with a video that's basically going to put a bunch of Hogan's skeletons in his closet.
Like the China video?
God, I hope not. Moving on. It's getting real bad. It looks like, well, first of all, Hulk Hogan said that he's going to respond with lawyers. And the conflict basically sort of lowers both of their stocks, in my opinion. But Hulk Hogan stands to lose more because he's out in the public eye.
What else he got to lose? His contract here with Rent-A-Center or whatever? The guy's lost enough. Lay off. It's Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, you know, I mean. But hopefully I'm basically just waiting for this whole episode to be over.
Ugly. What else you got for us, Steve?
Also, the X Division. This indicated that the X Division is going to change names to the Extreme title. We'll see if there's going to be more involved than just a name change. Before Mick Foley left, he said that he was going to be shopping around for new talent for the X Division. So we'll see if that's included there. Hopefully so.
Good point. Remember, next week we're going to be talking about Triple Mania. All right, Triple Mania is when TNA is going to go to Mexico to join forces with AAA on their biggest pay-per-view of the year. So what better way to go out than Jeff Jarrett say, all right, on my way out, I'll take him, and the guy in the back. Come with me.
Exactly.
I mean, what better way to bolster your X Division roster than with AAA wrestlers?
Just a shopping trip.
Bring them, bring your list. I see it happening. Again, they want to build this thing back up. Perfect way to do it. Perfect opportunity. Smart thinking here by TNA. All right.
And that's all we have today.
All right. Thank you very much for all that information, E. That's all the information we have for our TNA review. But before we leave, we want to make sure we inform you that UnifiedWrestling.com has a new poll. That's right. It's going to be a new poll, and I think you might like it. We're reviewing who's the hottest between divas, knockouts, and luchadoras. Every week, we're going to have 2 new female superstars on the ballot. Okay, pick who you think is the hottest. No limit to how many times you can vote. And every week, we'll have new ones. The winner will be a story posted about them and also advance to the next round until we have one supreme hottest wrestler. All right? Again, females only. Sorry, females only. Right now on the poll, we have Layla, this man's goddess.
Huzzah.
And we have Velvet Sky.
Like the pigeon loose.
No question on who I got, Velvet Sky. No question on who he's got, Layla. You be the tiebreaker. No limit to how many times you can vote. Velvet Sky. Do it. All right? Every week. This poll is going to go away on Monday. 2 new females will come up here on Monday morning. So don't waste any time. Remember that we will have the Slammiversary review show also after Slammiversary. And live coverage of that show as well. Don't miss that. For myself, Caesar Scorpio, the Invincible E. Vincent, thank you very much for watching. See you guys after Slammiversary.
See you.